Hey, welcome to another video. I'm really happy with how they are turning out so far. I hope everyone's enjoying. This one is called Forgotten Fight. It is a miraculous one. It is about a fight which no one but Ladybug remembers, and it really messes with her head because they say some mean stuff. And as everyone knows, Marinette's not always confident in herself, so it messes with her a lot. I really hope you're enjoying. So let's just start straight away. Forgotten Fight. An Akuma fight ended, and everyone, even Cat Noir, were confused. Ladybug had defeated this villain on her own, and no one knew what type of Akuma it was. Maybe weather, maybe mind control, maybe revenge. It didn't matter. Cat Noir went up to her, was confused, but she won. Was confused. She won, but for some reason she looked disappointed. She saw him walking up and looked down with a tear stinging her eye. "Are you okay, Ladybug? You look sad. Are you crying?" he said, noticing her tear. But she just left without a word. That was weird. He helped Rena and Carapace up. "What's up with her?" he asked, hoping that one of them knew the answer. "I have no idea, dude," Carapace said, watching her swing away. "I've never seen her like that," Rena added. They were all a little worried, but the next day was school. "Hey, girl," Alia exclaimed, giving Marinette a hug, but Marinette pushed Alia off and ran away. Nino and Adrian saw. "That was so not her," Alia said softly. "Did I do something wrong?" she asked Nino and Adrian. "I don't know, Dudette," Nino answered, just as confused. "Let's get to class. We can ask her later. Maybe she's just having a rough day," Adrian said, trying to cheer up the mood. Marinette walked into class, but didn't sit in her spot. She walked up to Miss Bustier and whispered something in her ear. "Of course," Miss Bustier said. Marinette went and sat in the back of the class, all alone. After class, the three of them tried to talk to her, but she just ignored them and went home. A few hours later, there was an Akuma. Ladybug was distracted, but luckily it wasn't a very strong Akuma, so they were able to manage. Pound it. She didn't return the gesture. She had started to leave when Cat grabbed her arm. "What's wrong, milady? You've been acting different." He waited for an answer, but she didn't even bother to make eye contact. She handed him a USB. "I want you to watch this. Make sure Alia, Nino, and Adrian from the school near Tom and Sabine's bakery are there. It will explain everything." She escaped his grasp and left. The next day, he called Alia and Nino and explained. "Hey guys, last night I saw a ladybug, and she gave this to me and told me to watch it with the both of you." So the three of them went to Adrian's room and airplayed the video to his TV. "Hey guys, if you're watching this, you've noticed that I'm acting differently. This video was taken by a camera I put in my mask. It was there to improve my fighting, but it's not what it caught a few days ago." The video started and showed Marinette crying. Disclaimer, this video was not taken by the camera in her mask, but a camera at school. "Marinette?" Adrian whispered. She was crying. The video proceeded to show dozens of clips of Marinette crying or being depressed. "She was going through so much alone? We are horrible friends. Why does Ladybug have this?" As though the video was coordinated with his words, the clip of Marinette transforming into Ladybug played. "Oh my, she was here all this time?" Adrian said. "This must be the fight we don't remember." The fight played, showing a jealous Lila and Chloe kumatized. They had the power to break anyone. The video showed hundreds of people booing and insulting Ladybug, and people doing the same thing to Marinette, Alia, Adrian, and Nino, Cat Noir, and many more who Marinette was close to. "So that's why," Alia realized. "I have something to say. I'm Rena Rouge," Alia admitted. Nino opened his mouth wide. "And I'm Carapace," he admitted. "And I'm Chat Noir," Adrian said. They hung their mouths open. "We need to find her and apologize," Adrian said. So that's what they did, and they all transformed. There she is." They saw Marinette looking out to the city from atop the Eiffel Tower. They all landed beside her. She stood up. Now you guys know. Now you know. I'm sure you're disappointed. She looked down and was about to continue when suddenly she was in Chat's arms. I'm so happy it's you, Chat said. How could I be disappointed? She hugged him back and shed some tears, and stayed in his embrace. It felt safe and comfortable. Spot off, she said softly. Thank you for making me feel better, she said, looking into his eyes. Claws in, he said. Hey, Mari, he smiled. Adrian? She was shocked. No, she started pacing. I've been rejecting my crush the whole time. I'm so stupid. Adrian stood there in silence. Realizing she said that aloud, she stood in front of him again. Looks like we've been rejecting each other for each other, he laughed. She groaned. I have one more thing to do then. He leaned in and kissed her, softly, and she kissed him back. Go, Lady Noir! Go, Adrianette! They heard Alia screaming. Her and Nino de-transformed and apologized. Everything was fine again. The end. So, if that was Forgotten Fight, I hope you enjoyed that one. It's not my longest, of course. I've had some pretty long ones, and I've had some pretty short ones. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Personally, I think it's one of my favorites, but that's just my opinion. I hope this one does well. I've been really happy with the feedback I've gotten, and honestly, any constructive feedback is welcome, as long as it's not insulting anyone or it's not intended to make people feel bad. It is perfectly fine. For example, if someone just says, like, hey, I liked it, but, like, you could do this better and you could do that better, I will totally be okay with that, and I'll really actually appreciate that. Or just nice comments, I'll appreciate those too. I'm not gonna beg for likes or subscribers, but I wouldn't complain too. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll continue to try and do these daily.